Acme English Reader 5. KESHAV and KAMINI. The daughter of a rich man of Kanchanpur reached the marriage age. She told her parents that she would choose her husband herself. She wanted to marry a man whose likings were the same as hers. She was of the opinion that she would lead a happy married life with such a man. The girl was very beautiful as well as intelligent. Her name was KAMINI. She was well known all over that part of the country. Moreover, her father was one of the richest men in that area, and she was the only child of her parents. So many a young man wanted to marry her. KAMINI put 3 questions to every young man who came to her. They were: which color do you like the most? Which bird do you love the most? Which flower do you like the most? Hundreds of young men came to Kanchanpur to try their luck. KAMINI put her questions to them and they gave their answers. But none of them was able to give the right answers. Her parents were sad and worried. They prayed to God daily to send the right man to their daughter. At last their prayer was granted, and he sent KESHAV to her. Though KESHAV was not rich, he was handsome and intelligent. Moreover, he had a keen sense of observation. He belonged to the town of Devnagar, 100 miles south of Kanchanpur. As soon as he came to know about KAMINI and her questions, he left for Kanchanpur to try his luck. No sooner had KESHAV appeared before KAMINI's father than he was taken to her. When he saw her, his eyes were dazzled by her beauty. But he kept his cool. He looked at her, her clothes and all the things around her carefully. She put her first question to him. Which color do you like the most? She asked. Blue, replied KESHAV, which is the color of the sky, of the dancing waves of the sea and of your eyes. A smile appeared on her face, but she suppressed it quickly. Which bird do you love the most? She asked. The peacock, replied KESHAV, which is the national bird of our country. Again a smile appeared on her face, but this time, too, she suppressed it quickly. Which flower do you like the most? She put her third and last question to him. Why, replied KESHAV, the rose and the rose only. My love is like a red rose. KAMINI's face shone with joy. She had, at last, met the right man. She looked for the first time into KESHAV's eyes, and her look spoke 100 things. She said, your answers are quite right. It is a surprise to me that your likings are exactly the same as mine. It seems we are made for each other. KESHAV smiled, and said, so we are. They were married the same day. KESHAV was very happy and so were KAMINI, her parents and their near and dear ones. The following day KESHAV and KAMINI left for Devnagar. Her father gave them a large number of costly gifts. When KAMINI reached there, she was greatly surprised. Nowhere could she find anything of a peacock or a rose or blue color. She said to KESHAV, you told me that your likings were just like mine. But I don't see anything of a peacock or a rose or blue color in the house. It means you told a lie, didn't you? No, not at all, said KESHAV with a laugh. In fact, I have no love for the peacock or rose or blue color. I told you what you liked. But, asked KAMINI with wonder, how did you find out what I liked? KESHAV laughed and replied, I had no sooner entered your room than I looked at everything carefully. I saw that the walls were painted blue and all the curtains were also blue. Besides, your blouse was blue and so was your sari. From this I guessed that you liked the blue color the most. "That's right," she said. "But what about the peacock?" "The peacock has blue color in the mane," replied KESHAV. "And there was a bunch of peacock feathers on a stool in a corner of your room. Even the sari you were wearing had many pictures of the peacock on it. So, it was quite easy to guess that of all the birds you liked the peacock the most." "And the rose?" asked KAMINI. "There were rose bushes in front of your room," replied KESHAV. "And there were rose flowers in the vase on the table. It was not difficult to guess that of all the flowers you liked the rose the most." KAMINI was all the more surprised. "Now," KESHAV continued, "I don't care for them because I care for you the most. The fact is that I love you and you only. And I can bring you a lot of roses, peacock feathers and things in blue color if you like." "No, you needn't," replied KAMINI, giving him a shy look. "Now I have no love for those things. All my love is for you and you only." End quote. KESHAV did not let her speak more.